And working from home, a lot of new developments surrounding the coronavirus. So let's get to the very latest with Raj and Jessica.
Thank you, Janelle. We're going to check in back with you in a moment. But first, let's get you the latest headlines. Bracing for more cases. Santa Clara County leaders say we could see 2,000 coronavirus deaths in the next 12 weeks. The projection laid out by San Jose's deputy city manager. That's based on data from researchers at Cal and Stanford. They're calling the number a best case scenario.
As for what's happening today, here are the confirmed cases in the Bay Area. Here's the map. Those are the numbers. 1,385 cases, the biggest jump overnight in both Santa Clara County and San Francisco. Now, we hear from the politicians and the doctors about how this is going to get worse, but tonight we go to the front lines and hear from the nurses.
NBC Bay Area's Damien Trujillo spent part of the
help but be amazed at the amazing work of these first responders everywhere, including here at Good Samaritan Hospital. These are these infamous brown tents here at the Good Sam, where patients with coronavirus symptoms are being triaged. The chief of nursing here told me this is as serious as it gets.
Emergency care technician that's out there.
Mark Brown took some time out of his amazingly busy schedule to show us what they're doing at Good Samaritan Hospital.
So this is specifically screening for anybody who's coming in with signs and symptoms that they think that they have a COVID-19 possible exposure.
Mark is the chief nursing officer and a former Army medic. The 11-year Army veteran likens the setup at Good Sam to a MASH unit.
I've been in MASH casualty incidents before. Most of that was around trauma. But as far as a pandemic in this situation, yeah, that's pretty close to what it's like.
Anywhere from 5 to 35 patients with suspected COVID make it into these tents every day. Mark says this battle is different than what he saw before, because in the Army he could see the enemy. But in this pandemic, the enemy is invisible.
It is a little different when you're not exactly sure where it's coming from. It's a very different thing when you're in a wartime situation where you can see the enemy, and something like this when it is a coronavirus.
For privacy reasons, Good Sam can't say how many COVID positive patients they're treating right now. But there's no hiding the stress level here. Technicians check the temperatures of everyone coming in. Only one family member is allowed in the ER with the patient. Then there's this, strangers dropping off food and snacks for the staff. A small thank you for their tireless work on this battlefield that's now stretching from sea to sea. And right now the nurses are triaging 2 possible COVID patients here at Good Sam. Good Sam is preparing for a possible surge, but there is a way to possibly avoid that surge. The nurses here say self-isolate, stay at home, help these doctors and nurses out. We're live in San Jose. I'm Damien Trujillo, NBC Bay Area News.
Good perspective there. Thank you, Damien. And those nurses and doctors where Damien are at Good Sam in San Jose, right there in Santa Clara County, which is our Bay Area epicenter. Now, we are tracking data from all the county health departments. Let's take a look now. As of yesterday, the health departments reported more than 1,300 cases in the Bay Area over a span of almost 3 weeks. Let's compare that to the total cases in Santa Clara County. So they're in red, the Bay Area, and they're in yellow, the Santa Clara County numbers. 459 cases over the same span of time. That's the most out of any Bay Area county, and it's worth noting about 80% of us can recover at home by self-isolating.
Sadly, the death toll continues to rise in the Bay Area. There are now 32 deaths from the virus. Santa Clara County has the most, 19. That's more than half of all the deaths in the Bay Area. Among those in the county who lost their life to the virus, Arcelia Martinez. Arcelia was a loving mother and grandmother. Her family says she would give you her last dollar. She loved to cook for a house full of people while doting over her grandchildren. She worked at a Food Max grocery store in San Jose. After testing positive, the store was shut down so it could be cleaned. She apparently got the virus while traveling and hadn't worked since March 6. After returning home from Disneyland, her daughter rushed her to the hospital. She never went back home.
She was my best friend, my daughter's best friend. She always gave me the best advice and loved me unconditionally. We spent all of our time together.
Her family did tell us that Arcelia was insulin dependent.
Just into our newsroom, a staff member at San Francisco General Hospital has tested positive for COVID-19. This person works in the ER and was directly involved in patient care. Hospital officials tell us they are improving safety measures and the emergency room remains open. Well, 2 Tesla employees have tested positive. Today, an email was sent to the employees, the staff. The infected worker had been working from home for 2 weeks. Now, according to that company-wide email, it didn't disclose the worker's location or job function. This comes after Tesla shut down, essentially, its Fremont factory after days of back and forth with the county and the sheriff's department whether Tesla is considered an essential business. Well, let's show you what's happening in Hayward. A line of cars. You see it there? People waiting in line for hours in hopes of being tested. Our NBC Bay Area Sky Ranger was overhead. Some people started lining up at 4 or 5 this morning. The city of Hayward says 54 of the 207 people tested this week tested positive. Now, since it opened on Monday, people have flooded the location there in Hayward at the fire station. People who don't have a fever or meet certain criteria are being turned away. So don't show up there if you don't have certain criteria, especially a fever there. Hayward Fire says that's tough because the CDC has implemented stricter guidelines now for testing.
They want to know if they're going to be, positive or negative. So that's what we're trying to provide. And, we like I said, this situation is constantly evolving. So, we can only do what we can do.
The lab is still processing hundreds of tests that were taken earlier this week. The lab has such a backlog that it's only conducting 100 tests today.
VTA is shutting down all light rail service until further notice. That decision comes after one of its workers tested positive for COVID-19. All trains will now go through a deep cleaning. VTA says its bus service will still be running for people who do need a ride. Now, the coronavirus is prompting big changes for all types of public transportation, from the way passengers board to how they clean their trains and stations. NBC Bay Area's Christy Smith joins us live from San Francisco to explain why some want that change to come even faster than it is. Christy.
That's right. And starting on Monday here in San Francisco, Muni riders will have to get used to some changes. But the agency says that they are keeping social distancing at the forefront. For instance, some lines that are used quite a bit will get more service. And they say that if buses do start to fill up, they'll bring in more buses. But some in a number of transit agencies that are on the front lines, meaning the drivers, believe more needs to be done to protect them. The countdown is on for Muni Metro and light rail. Buses will soon replace trains and services will halt on some rapid routes. A spokesperson, though, says they still have plans to maintain social distancing.
A lot of people are getting on that particular bus. They can call the operations center and we can dispatch additional buses to that line.
Some drivers are concerned about their exposure risk, according to Roger Marenko, who says operators are using back doors to pick up riders to avoid contact. And at least 2 transit agencies have now made the rule system-wide. He shared these pictures of their social distancing.
We're just confused and baffled as to why the agency has not acted fast enough.
He's worried shields may not do enough, but SFMTA says they've been proactive, including messaging and boosting cleaning operations. Meantime, Samtrans posted it made changes too, including rear boarding and increased cleaning. But one driver who works for a contractor says he still has concerns it's not enough.
When they're boarding or alighting from the back door, people can just still walk to you.
Now, that last bus driver you heard there was a subcontractor for Samtrans. He had expressed some concerns about cleaning, but we did reach out to the agency, and what they're saying is that they are cleaning and sanitizing their buses daily and also instructing their contractors to do the same thing. Also wanted to mention SFMTA is now saying that Muni drivers are allowed to board some people through those rear doors, of course, keeping in mind ADA issues for those who need to get in on the front. Reporting live in San Francisco, Christy Smith, NBC Bay Area News.
Christy, thank you. Some new information and some new guidelines really from the White House. Today, President Trump announced some of these changes, which includes categorizing different parts of the country into high risk, medium risk, and low risk counties.
Sections of our country, we may take large sections of our country that aren't so seriously affected, and we may do it that way, but we've got to start the process pretty soon.
We just know, based on the numbers here in the Bay Area, San Francisco County, San Mateo County, Santa Clara County are among the hardest hit. That'll help governors and mayors decide what they want to do in terms of maintaining or increasing or relaxing our social distancing rules.
Well, as part of our coverage, we're including something good every day, try to lift all of our spirits, really talking about how people are helping each other during this pandemic.
There is a lot of good that we're seeing. A lot of businesses, even some deemed essential, are struggling to keep workers on the job. But a local electrical company found a way to keep its employees working, and it's a job with different kinds of rewards. Here's NBC Bay Area's Joe Rosado Jr.
The start of the workday at San Rafael's Towery Electrical.
Need some more bags.
Except these days, the wires and tools are for another day.
Well, ever since the virus came, a lot of our jobs closed down.
Though work was scarce, owner Alex Towery figured he had trucks, he had crews. It was just the need that was different.
Just hoping for Safeway.
And so now when his electricians head to the job, they're going to the grocery store.
We are shopping for elderly folks who can't get out of the house.
Electrician Kevin Johnson is among Towery crews making grocery runs for seniors isolated at home.
So it keeps us busy, and it feels good to help people.
Trying to keep the guys on payroll as long as we can. These guys are extremely skilled electricians. These guys know what they're doing in the field, and it's a very different role for them.
And so Linda Sheridan got a load of groceries.
Did you find toilet paper?
I did.
Definitely gives me peace of mind, and now I know we can eat for the next at least week or two.
I'd much rather be out doing this than sitting at home.
To Johnson, it's just a different version of the work he does every day, helping people out. Joe Rosado Jr.
That's what we do normally anyways.
NBC Bay Area News.
How about that? They are happy to see them when they arrive. Well, we've created this several weeks ago, and it keeps as busy as ever, we should say. That's that Coronavirus Crisis Center, Jessica.
Yeah, we had it from the onset. Our Janelle Wang is working from home as we're all rotating. Janelle, lots of people are asking questions about packages being delivered because we've heard that the virus can stay on surfaces, sometimes on packages for, I think, up to 24 hours. So is it safe to open the packages? I know I've been spraying mine with Lysol and leaving them out for a while. Some people are opening with the gloves. What should we be doing?
Those are all good things to do. The short answer is yes, you can open your packages. It's safe. And as you said, researchers have found that the virus could live up to 24 hours on cardboard, and up to 3 days on stainless steel and plastic. But it's very unlikely, they say, that the virus will be spread to you through your mail or packages. Now, this is why it's mainly spread through respiratory droplets, person to person, rather than surface contamination. A U.S. Postal Service spokesman says there is currently no evidence that COVID-19 is spread through the mail. The CDC also says the risk is very low and there are no cases linked to contact with packages. Now, but to be safe, wash your hands with soap and water after opening a package. And a senior VP at Amazon says you can also leave your package outside or in your garage for a day before bringing it in. And some people are wiping it down like you, Jessica, or spraying it with Lysol. All good options to be overly cautious. Now, okay, day 4 of working from home with my kiddo. I have to say it's getting easier. She understands now that mom needs some quiet time to get her work done. And I've been asking our viewers to send us their photos of how they're working from home with their kids and how they're passing the time. I'll have that story coming up next.
Oh, we'll look forward to seeing that for sure. Thank you, Janelle. Well, after the break, another way to flatten the curve while your pets also need to practice some social distancing.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Forneri. I'm tracking some spotty rain moving through the Bay Area. A nice Friday, but weekend rain. We'll detail that coming up in about 6 minutes.
We have some breaking news to share with you. All schools in Sonoma County will now be closed through the end of April. That means students will have to continue their distance at-home learning until May 1st. That announcement applies to all 40 school districts in the county. Sonoma County now joining Alameda, Contra Costa, Marin, San Mateo, San Francisco, and Santa Clara counties. Those counties announced yesterday that they will continue their distance learning through May 4th.
Okay, Jessica, Janelle, one thing we all have in common, kids at home. And so the Mathai household today, a little schoolwork, a little basketball, hide and seek, and maybe 1 to 3 arguments. That's
Wow, that's pretty good. There was a lot of yelling at my house. Our Janelle Wang is joining us now. She's been working from home. She's got the compliant Haley, so she's been doing great.
Oh, well, a couple tantrums we had at our home, but she is beginning to understand that I need to work from home. So as long as I'm sitting next to her, she's at peace with that, and she'll play by herself for a while. So that's some good news. We did have the sun out today, so I had a little break. We had recess, and we did go outside. Let me show you what we did. My director, Will, reminded me of a very good idea. We painted some rocks. Haley was super jazzed about that. Now we have some colorful decorations in our backyard. I also asked viewers to send me pictures of what they're doing with their kids. Let's show you the first one. Kat F. of San Jose sent me this photo. It reminded me of my situation working on the laptop with the kiddo by my side. And this is 22-month Kyrie, 22-month-old Kyrie, earlier this week, getting a little stir crazy because he's stuck at home and he appears to be done playing with all his toys, but he sure is a cutie patootie. Okay, here's Emily B. of San Francisco. Her 2 boys, ages 6 and 10, working out with weights and doing some push-ups. Impressive, all while watching NBC Bay Area. Emily says she's just trying to keep them occupied. And this is Suzanne L. of Martinez going on a neighborhood chalk graffiti walk. She sent me a few photos. She and her kids drawing happy messages on the sidewalk in front of her neighbors' homes. We would love to see how you're keeping your kids occupied, entertained during the stay-at-home order, so please send them to me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. My handle is @Janelle Wang. Back to you guys.
And just confirming, it was Haley with the tantrum and not you, right, Janelle?
I took a deep breath. I almost had one, but I kept my cool.
You are cool as a cucumber. Thank you. We'll see you later on at 6 o'clock as well. Well, among the upsides to sheltering at home, more quality time with our kids, yes, and our pets. A lot of playing and cuddling, but experts say when you venture outside with your pooch, make sure you and your pet practice social distancing. It works for all of us here. While animals aren't at risk of catching COVID-19, nobody is quite certain if and how long it could live on their fur.
The rule for social distancing for humans should be the same for animals at this time. So you shouldn't go and be greeting animals that are not part of your family, just for the same reason you shouldn't go up and shake somebody's hand.
Contra Costa and Contra Costa County Animal Services is looking for people actually to foster pets as they scale back operations at the shelters. They are trying to get as many animals into temporary homes as possible. It would be a great addition, especially during these times.
Yes, we all know how much pets help us, as we've been seeing Lucy every day with Jeff at home, keeping helping. She's your weather assistant. She's been giving very good forecasts, and she brought out the sun today, Jeff.
Yes. I know, she is a true weather dog. I got to tell you guys, she's talking with her agent right now. She's loving this airtime, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll get a sneak peek here of Lucy coming up. I've had a lot of folks on Facebook and Twitter asking if I can show Lucy again because their pets like to see her on TV too. If you did take the dog for a walk today, you noticed some of those clouds outside. We did have some spotty showers, just as I told you. Now, the phone apps were not picking up on that yesterday, but I definitely alerted you of that chance today, and we are seeing it. So I do want to start off with the Doppler radar and satellite first. And as you'll be able to see here, it's nothing too heavy. It's just these spotty areas of some showers moving in and across the Bay Area. Snow levels down to about 3,000 feet. A closer view shows some of that activity around San Bruno, San Mateo, and right now in San Jose, we do have some light to moderate showers. Now, this is tracking from the north off to the south, so we'll we'll keep some spotty showers over San Jose through 5:33. Willow Glen into 5:42. The other thing we've been following is definitely the colder temperatures, down to 38 tomorrow morning for the Tri-Valley. We'll start off with mostly sunny skies. I think it'll be a great start for us. 42 in the South Bay. Let's bring you to the East Bay, San Francisco, and the North Bay. It'll be in the 30s, upper 30s for the North Bay, and the East Bay at 39. San Francisco, 46. Temperatures won't warm up a whole lot tomorrow, but really, if you're doing that homeschooling, you have recess planned anytime between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. It's going to be a good time to send the kids in the front or the backyard to get a little exercise and to run around. I have 60 in San Jose. For the East Bay, you'll see temperatures are very, very similar here, upper 50s and low 60s. I've warmed things up just a couple of degrees. It'll be a nice day to be outside from the East Bay right over to the peninsula. 59 in Palo Alto, right up to Daly City, 54. A little bit of a breeze here out of the west at 11 miles per hour. San Francisco, mid to upper 50s from the outer Sunset to the Mission, but do notice winds are gusty out of the west at 18 miles per hour. So if you have allergies, that definitely could continue to bother you tomorrow. And for the North Bay, 62 in Napa and 60 in Novato. Next change comes our way as we hit Saturday, 7 a.m. Showers move near the coastline, and we'll keep that chance of rain as we head into Saturday afternoon. You'll see in my extended forecast also the chance of rain on Sunday, but then dry weather expected Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, as you can see here in San Francisco. For the Inland Valley forecast, also that chance of rain Saturday and Sunday. Overall, about a quarter inch on average for both days. And then by Monday, we'll open up the door here to some warmer weather. Lucy, come here. Come here. All right, we did a little pet story. Come on. She's on her way, you guys.
All right.
And I had some treats in my drawer out here. Lucy, come on over here, this side.
Is she holding out for more money?
Are you guys back on camera? Yes, she is.
Raj wants to negotiate for her.
All right, we'll get you a little quick view. Hang on, you guys. All right, Lucy.
It's Lucy Cam.
There she is.
She's eating her treat, you guys.
And we learned yesterday
she is.
it's a wheat.
All right, yeah, she's still on the phone there.
She's not feeling it today for some reason.
She was on Facebook Live earlier. She's kind of just chilling out.
All right, thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Well, up next, two rock stars from two very different fields. Steph Curry, one-on-one with Dr. Anthony Fauci. The highlights of their very enlightening chat. The worlds of basketball and coronavirus collided today, this morning. Steph Curry doing his part to spread accurate information. Curry interviewed Dr. Anthony Fauci, the country's leading immunologist. Curry said he understands that he might be able to reach an audience not reached by traditional media outlets. So the basketball star asked questions submitted by followers about testing, about a vaccine, and about comparisons to the regular flu.
I'll start with a pretty simple one, I think, but just in terms of, how is COVID-19 different from the flu?
It's at least 10 times more serious than the typical influenza. So when people kind of compare it, in some respects it has some similarities, but it's really, really different in its degree of seriousness.
Now, Curry shared with Fauci that after experiencing flu-like symptoms a little over a week ago, he took a test and he ended up testing negative for the coronavirus.
See those numbers there, about 50,000 at one point on that Instagram feed. Well, usually today we say Happy New Year. It's opening day in baseball, but as you can see from our NBC Bay Area Sky Ranger, the Coliseum and Oracle Park empty. The Giants were supposed to be actually down in L.A. playing the Dodgers. The A's would have hosted the Twins at the Coliseum. The ballparks look beautiful, but it's not happening. Not sure when baseball will return. We return in just a moment.
Coming up tonight at 6, house hunting during a pandemic, how Bay Area real estate agents are trying to get creative to help buyers and sellers connect during this COVID crisis. We'll have that story coming up tonight in our 6 o'clock newscast. And before we go, they couldn't see him, so they made sure to plan something good for him, Raj.
We like this story. Harry is being treated for COVID-19 at El Camino Hospital in Mountain View. Take a look this morning. His son organized a car parade to help raise his spirits. Several of Harry's friends got in their cars, drove to the hospital, and surprised him through his window. How about that? We're back at 6 o'clock. Up next, Lester Holt with Nightly News.